Here at Flux Labs, there is a ton of stuff going on in the background. Essentially, we have stuff with builds and mods and content creation and collaboration and just a ton of stuff. And essentially, I wanted a show that gives the community an outside looking in show that kind of shows what I'm doing, what we're working towards, and kind of gives a little bit insight as to what all happens here at Flux Labs. So we're starting a segment called Flux Friday. So essentially, we're going to spend a little bit of time to talk about some of the upper level news stories, whether that be, big releases that are coming out, or, possibly a Nerf game, or even a new show on this channel. I know this is a new show, but we have an actual new show that we've been working on for some time now. I'm very excited to present it. And so I also thought that would be a great piece to add into Flux Friday. In closing with the show, I want to have some type of engagement with the community, some way that I can basically listen to what people have to say, kind of a feedback, and then present it into a show. As some of you know who follow my channel, and if you don't, please subscribe. So we usually like to run surveys to help kind of formulate ideas, and basically I use this for creating videos and whatnot. And so I think what we'll start doing is at the end of Flux Friday, we're going to go ahead and show the results of the polls, basically whatever the topic is, whatever people feel strongly about for that particular topic, and kind of share it in the video. So in essence, that is what Flux Friday is. I look forward to sharing this information with you all, and please leave me comments. This is supposed to be more of a community-driven type of video, so I really want to hear what you have to say. If you think this is a horrible idea or a good idea or whatever, or if you see a concept I'm talking about, please comment, let us know. Because like I said, I really want to be more engaged with the community, and I think this is a good platform to do it. So let's jump right into Flux Friday.
It's Flux Friday, the best update show in the hobby, brought to you and hosted by DrFlux.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about High Crush. Now, High Crush is an amazing show that we've been working on in the background for a couple months now, from conceptualizing it to filming it to editing it to creating it, and of course the formation of the team that we're working with. So High Crush is it's going to be, I believe, and we believe it's going to be great. I'll go ahead and show a trailer of High Crush, and then we'll talk about what exactly it is. Basically, about 3 months ago, I decided, let's go ahead and try TikTok. It's a horrible place.
Bit of modification, you can probably maybe shoot them.
No!
Dumb, no.
Dumbass.
Too loud for me. Sir! I'm gonna need that. Boom.
As you can see, it is very meme driven. This is edited by Coney Dog. And if you don't know who Coney Dog is, link in the description to his channel. Great guy, awesome editor. I love his content. He's known for some of the stream edits on Wacom S7's channel, and I just love his humor. I love how he edits and how he basically can really intensify a moment by editing. So a big fan of what he does. Check him out. He does upload somewhat consistently, and I think he's looking to grow his channel more. So, if you like what he has, go ahead and sub and leave him a comment. So what exactly is High Crush? High Crush is a show in which we're going to sit down and kind of chew through some real ridiculous topic, whether it be, in this case, it was TikTok comments, or just, we can do comment sections. We also shot one for memes, so we got Nerf memes coming. And then, of course, there's a few others I'm not going to mention yet. But you could kind of get the idea that this is more of a sit down and debate and react and look at content and just get our reactions. Now what this does is it puts us in awkward and weird situations and allows Coney to come in with his mastermind editing and pull out these intense situations and just make very memeable content. So the whole thing's been a lot of fun. We have a lot of good ideas. We are also lining up Nerf tubers. So we got various Nerf tubers that will be on the show, and we'll get to engage and react with them, and it's gonna be really good. Now, if you'd like to see High Crush, head on over to my Patreon. There we're gonna basically hold the first few episodes, and then later, once we get on a routine release schedule, we'll be airing the High Crush episode on the Patreon, and then probably about a week or two later, it will then go on the YouTube channel. So if you want that first look and get that first experience, and then also we're leaning heavily into what people have to say and their feedback and all that, and that will actually help fine tune the direction that High Crush will be going into. that's pretty much it in a nutshell. So check out High Crush today, check out Luchathor's channel, and Coney Dog, so I'll put them both in the description. Next item we're gonna talk about is Nerf Legends. Now Nerf Legends, at a quick glance, looks like to be another game that's coming. And at first I thought it was just gonna be like a first-person shooter, but I do believe it's gonna have some PvE elements. Looks really fun. I was just kind of drooling over the entire demo of the game or the commercial, because it's really cool to see actual Nerf blasters end up into a game and people are running around and seeing their special abilities and skills and whatnot. I think it'd be a lot of fun to try out. I know Roblox has had a lot of Nerf stuff, and to be honest, I haven't played the Nerf Roblox stuff. It just, something about it. I can't really get into it. But this game, looking at this, I'm like, you know, I could actually do that. I could see myself jumping in there. In the future, when this game releases, let me know in the comment section. Is this a game that you would like to see DrFlux live stream and possibly, you know, engage with me as I'm playing this game? So let me know. I'm open to that kind of idea. I think the game looks great. I think it'd be a lot of fun to actually run around with some of these iconic Nerf blasters and play in a game. So let me know. I'll go ahead and post an article in the comment section as to all the information I have as far as, you know, if there's any release dates or who's developing it and all that stuff. I'm not going to get into too much detail on that in this video. If you want to find out more information, like I said, head over to the description and dive in. In this next section, we are looking at a couple new blasters that are released by Hasbro for the Fortnite line. And now these two, I know there's a lot of stuff coming and there's been a lot of stuff released, but these two blasters kind of struck my interest just because, number one of them looks like a P90, and I'm a big fan of P90s. And two, the other one looks like a pretty solid looking kind of sniper rifle. So now this image here is from a user by the name of Eli, which is in the Sarasota Nerf group. Now the Heavy SR was actually leaked a bit ago. I did see this thing, I want to say a month or two ago, but seeing it paired up against this P90 looking blaster, which is, I believe, like a SMG type looking blaster. It's very bullpup looking. I'm not sure. I don't think the mag actually loads into this thing. I think it's an internal mag, but that's just kind of speculation at this point. Number one, Nerf doesn't do short darts, and secondly, there's just not a lot of room in there to actually make something like that work. In fact, there's not even much room to actually accept a magazine. That's why I'm kind of leading towards it being an internal fed blaster, which makes me believe that this is something that you probably load one at a time into it, or maybe I really hope it's not a front loader. That would kind of make me sad, but I want to bring these up because I will be definitely getting a hold of these shells and doing my own kind of work in them, and I'm very excited to see these. And now for some community engagement. So this week we ran the Mega XL poll, and essentially we wanted to know how many people are excited about Mega XL. How many people out there actually are looking forward to this, and also how many people could really care less. Now the results are actually pretty cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting for a lot of people to just be kind of turned off by the whole idea and just like, oh, it's just another attempt, you know, we're kind of tired of Hasbro, blah, 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 blah. But we really didn't see too much of that. Now, 23% of all people say they are super excited. They can't wait for this thing. So 23% of people are pretty much with me. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like I'm super excited, can't wait to see this stuff, can't wait to mod with it. Even if you're not into launching large projectiles, just the fact that the plunger tube in there is going to power something to launch such a big projectile means when you downsize it to a half dart or something smaller, you get super high performance. So that in itself could be worth something. Now the other side of the coin is that they're just giving it small plunger tubes and they're really not going to have good performance. And that is a big concern. So we just have to see. We gotta see, you know, what it looks like. But all things considered, there's not many Mega blasters that don't have a good size plunger tube, and that's Mega. So Mega XL gotta be good. 8% of people said they just don't care. So gotta respect people's opinions. So let's move on. 6% of people said they're done with Hasbro. This one kind of caught me off guard because, you know, we've heard a lot of negative things about Hasbro in the last year or 2 years actually, with all these you know, Elite 2.0 and just all the stuff that's been coming out. So I threw this one up there. You know, how many people just don't care? Like, they don't care about Hasbro at all, that they're just kind of, they're done with Hasbro. And 6% of people said they're done. They are done with Hasbro, which is actually low. I thought it would be much higher. You know, I thought a lot of people would be like, yeah, I'm Dart's done all the way. You know, I'm done with Hasbro, but Hasbro has a lot of fans out there still. You know, there's a lot of Nerfers. I mean, we named the hobby after Hasbro and Nerf. So, yeah, kind of an eye-opener. 22% of people said they're 50-50. They're kind of on the fence. You know, it could be good, could be bad, and they're just kind of in the middle, which is totally fine. Like, that's actually a very rational way to approach this, because the track record of Hasbro and the stuff they're releasing, you know, like, we don't know. Especially after the Ultra launch. You know, people that have gone through the whole Ultra thing will say, yeah, I don't know anymore. You know, Ultra could have been really amazing, and look what happened to it. It's kind of coming back. It's kind of getting better and addressing some of the issues, you know, with the new Dart. But yeah, I think people are kind of burned. And finally, the last section is the highest weighted section. 40% of people say they hope it's good, but they feel Hasbro might let us down in the end. So that's kind of what most people are kind of feeling in this survey, which I think is pretty safe. I think that's kind of a safe bet. So overall, I just want to conclude this survey was a good eye-opener, because it kind of shows that, for the most part, people that at least participated in this, and just so you know, this was out of 4,000 people. So 4,000 people voted here. And out of 4,000 people, we can say that, for the most part, pretty optimistic, you know. At least we will say not negative, which is good. You know, I'm happy to see that. Well, I'm Dr. Flux, and that pretty much wraps up today's Flux Friday. Let me know in the comment section, is this a show you'd like to check out every Friday? Or if you have any pointers or advice, let me know. I want to thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, happy foam flinging.